We are well overdue for a monthly reading wrap up. I don't think I filmed this video in November, so we're going to combine both months and go through all the books I read in November and December. I was traveling practically nonstop during these months, so my reading was definitely less than normal. I started November on a high note with a reread of Atmosphere. This is my third time through. You guys know my feelings on this one. 5-star, life-changing book, favorite book of the year. Other People's Houses by Claire Mackintosh was a fun, exclusive neighborhood type thriller. I did not know this was part of a series, so I read this as a standalone, and maybe that was why I didn't enjoy it to its fullest extent. I liked it, just wasn't my favorite. The Final Hunt was such a fantastic thriller. I absolutely devoured this book. This woman's husband went missing while he was hunting. He was presumed to be killed by a bear. While going through his things, she ends up finding some very incriminating crime photos. It seems like her husband is a very wanted killer. She loses everything because of this and is now trying to hunt down her husband because she's convinced he's not dead. I love all of Steve Kavanaugh's books, and this audiobook only was no exception. He writes legal thrillers, but they're so interesting. It's not a genre I typically love, but his books are fantastic. The Alloy of Law was a reread for me. I love the Mistborn series. This is book 1 in Era 2. If you like fantasy, Brandon Sanderson is a must-read, and this series, specifically Era 1, is a great place to start. I love the show You, so when I saw Crushmore, which is a book of essays from a group of podcasters, one of which is Penn Badgley, the main actor in You, I of course was really interested in reading it, and I thought this was fantastic. I listened to the audiobook and really enjoyed the author's narration of it, and found the topics really intriguing. A lot were applicable to my life, and the ones that weren't were still really enjoyable to read through. The Perfect Marriage was fun. I'd heard very mixed things about this book, so I was a little bit nervous going into it, but I'd say it's definitely worth your time if you haven't read this one yet. This book follows a woman whose husband is being accused of killing his mistress. She's a powerful defense attorney, and she's going to defend her own husband. I'm quickly learning that I love Noelle Eiley's writing so much. Her books are always a hit for me. This woman's dreams of going to the Olympics are put on hold when she has an injury. She takes a summer job at this mountain guest lodge. It's pretty remote. People warn her against going off by herself. She goes on a run, gets kidnapped, and then where it goes from there is insane. This was also a reread for me. This is book 1 in the first era of Mistborn. I liked it even better the second time at reading it. Picked up on more things I didn't the first time around. Obsessed with these books. I had a lot of fun reading We Met Like This. This one's about a hopeless romantic who never seems to be lucky in her love life. She ends up falling for the person she least expects to. The Wasp Trap was fun, just not my favorite. This is remote location, dinner party gone wrong, very deadly game between old friends. I cried numerous times while listening to the audiobook of I Hope You Remember. Josie Balka's poems never cease to make me emotional, and I absolutely love them so much. 5 stars, will be rereading many times. Highly suggest the audio because her reading of poetry is gorgeous. I loved This Woven Kingdom. It's the first book in a young adult romantasy series. I had a lot of fun tabbing this one, and I'm currently reading book 2. I was really pleasantly surprised by In the Holidays. It's a Groundhog Day type of situation where this woman is losing her childhood Christmas place that she always visited. She's really sad about this, and she ends up in a time loop with the opportunity to potentially fix it. One of Us was not my favorite. This one's a horror thriller book. I didn't really vibe with the writing of this book. It follows a pair of orphan twins who are on the run from their uncle. They end up finding refuge in this very bizarre circus. I wanted to love this one, I just didn't. I did, however, adore It's Not Her by Mary Kubica. This is her new book, The